Okay. So yeah, this one's also long, but it is a very interesting one.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the sinkhole.
Hmm.
I think I heard of this one. Yeah. I mean, it is more popular than the other one. 121,000 views. March 1990, a sinkhole appeared in Bayou Manchoc, 17 miles from Gates Crossing. Residents of the area were immediately relocated. In an effort to monitor the sinkhole, the Tangipahoa government contracted Dunnington Construction to build a makeshift facility near the evacuation site. Oh no. So yeah, this is definitely also around the time of the Tangi virus. If the government is telling Dunnington Construction to do something. Stop telling me to jump ahead, you two. There's nothing to jump ahead to. Pause to read. At, at its fastest, sinkholes grew 30 yards a day? It consumed everything in its path, trees, homes, and wildlife. It was insatiable. That is concerning for a sinkhole. Be growing that
Yeah,
much.
that's not how sinkholes normally act.
The press nicknamed the sinkhole Pac-Man.
Of course they fucking would.
I mean, I probably would have called it Kirby, so it would make more sense.
Hmm.
But yeah, like that is already a concerning start, like the last one, where so that's probably a lot of people are dead already. If it's moving that fast, if they didn't, because even though the government says people to evacuate, there's going to be some people who don't. We already know
Yeah.
this, so probably those people are dead. So I'm pretty sure if you get sucked in a sinkhole, that you don't have much of a chance of survival. As far as I'm aware, I don't know the survival rates of going into sinkholes.
It's zero. You know what a sinkhole is, right?
Yeah. And then, without much notice, the sinkhole stopped growing and then receded, however, not before consuming the makeshift facility, and the researchers assigned to observe the sinkhole, little is known about what occurred in the final days of this incident. Oh no.
Oh.
So it only stopped after the research facility they constructed was consumed. That's that's a bit
How many people
suspicious.
do you think died that way?
I don't know. How does a sinkhole proceed? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit suspicious of that. Is it really a sinkhole?
That's what they're calling it. The sinkhole that grows bigger than smaller on its own whims.
Yeah.
Totally a sinkhole.
This is already interesting. I've never seen this and I like this so far. Afterwards, things returned to normal, people returned to Bayou Manchoc, the area is routinely monitored, and no signs of trouble have been reported in the last 20 years. Some Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Oh my god. However, recently the hard drives from the research facility were recovered intact by local fishermen. Oh. Following information was digitized journals and research material of Dr. Jeffrey Baker and Landon Fields. March 8th, 1990. I like how now we're getting dates with the analog horror.
That is nice.
So now we kind of know where it's pretty much going on. 'Cause I think, yeah, in the 1990s, the TD virus is still a threat. I think it was until like the early 2000s that Oracle got rid of it. So yeah, so TG virus is still bad. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I do know TG virus is still going on. Alright, anyways. Landon Fields, March 8th, 1990. We are approximately a mile from the Pac-Man. Clever nickname. Regardless, I feel like we're too close. If this thing doesn't slow down, it'll gobble us up in less than a month. Jesus, if it's moving that fast, why are you that close? I. Okay. This is. This is basically white people investigating. Sorry. Like horror movies. Like, they go towards the danger instead of being far away from it.
Honestly, they're probably close so they can examine it, but that also puts them in danger. Like
Yeah.
typically when you go to examine a volcano, you don't go next to it. You set a machine up next to it and then you fucking run.
Yeah. Alright. However, my associate Dr. Jeffrey Baker doesn't seem too concerned. He believes it will slow down in the next few days, especially as it gets closer to solid ground. I know he's an expert geologist and all, but the thought of it getting gobbled up by a sinkhole in the middle of the night is an unnerving feeling, to say the least. I, I'm pretty sure sinkholes have taken solid ground easily before.
Yeah. A sinkhole, you know what it is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's basically quicksand. There is an empty spot underground. There's it and things from above fill it.
yeah. I actually know about sinkholes at really early age because one opened up at my elementary school. Like, it was between the yard of the near the playground elementary school and the road, and it basically ate half of the road and cut close to the playground before it stopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they like built over it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so yeah, I know what a sinkhole is because I've seen one.
I have not. I have only studied.
You know, we haven't seen Oracle in a while. Now that I think about it,
Hmm?
I was saying we haven't seen Oracle in a while, even though they're connected to the internet by now, I believe, like running around.
Yeah, but Oracle didn't exactly openly talk with anyone besides his creator, right? Well, not
Yeah,
creator. Less creator and more like the guy that made Oracle who he is.
yeah. Alright. Then there's the job. I understand getting measurements, doing graphs, radar, etc., but audio seems a little odd. According to construction, getting audio is the main reason I'm here. Okay, now that's even more concerning. Why do you need to record audio of a sinkhole? What's in the hole?
We'll find out.
Well, vibrations. It's a random person.
When have you heard of a sinkhole giving off vibration?
An earthquake sinkhole. I'm pretty sure that's probably happened at least once. It's in the ground shakes or there's some noise before it collapses further. Fair enough, Dungeons Construction is footing a bill, probably at the local government's expense, but regardless, they are paid well, very, very well, so whatever always thousands of dollars of equipment at their request, it's not my tax dollars. Okay, now that's even more concerning. Don't work with sinkholes, I don't actually know. Okay, that's fair. Tomorrow we're dropping 1,000 feet of audio equipment into the sinkhole. None of it will survive. I doubt we will hear anything but running water. Dr. Jeffrey Baker, same date. I believe the creation of Manchak's sinkhole was a natural occurrence. The nearest drilling site for oil or natural gas is well over 200 miles away. Whatever caused the sinkhole had to start under the earth. Escaped methane is the most likely culprit. More research needs to be done. Wait, wouldn't that make the hole even more dangerous if methane is being pushed out?
That's just a theory for her.
Carlin and I will both the site. I'm eager to see how much this thing has grown. Last estimates were 5 yards a day. That's extraordinary. I believe we'll find that it has slowed down, but we will see. It's probably increased. Oh, are we actually gonna see the sinkhole? Is there actually gonna be footage for sinkhole? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, is that like a barrier? Show me the holes. Oh, oh, we're actually are kind of seeing the sinkhole. Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't think there would be actual footage for sinkhole. Not what I wanted, but that's oddly satisfies this random person. This is actually kind of cool. Is this like public footage they got? I'm assuming so. Okay, this is March 9th, 1990 from Jeffrey Baker. The sinkhole is growing much faster than anticipated. I estimated it's currently expanding at 10 yards a day. I'm at a loss as to why. I'd like to consult with a colleague, possibly get someone on a federal level out here, but Dyke Construction has forbidden that until the end of the assignment. I knew it was going to be increasing. I knew it. It's alright, Philadelphia Fields. It's weird, there's nothing around the site except squirrels. I wonder why they seem to be the only thing unafraid of Pac-Man. To be honest, squirrels are... I've seen squirrels not being afraid of anything.
Yeah.
They're like fucking daredevils. Alright, we dumped 100K worth of sound gear into the water? Jesus, that's a lot of money. I monitored as best as I could, but Pac-Man gobbled it up. I got about 30 minutes worth of sound recorded on several different platforms from a dozen different mics, all of which are in the Pac-Man's stomach, or wherever everything goes. That is a waste of taxpayer money. That's a lot of money. I guess if I could scrub the audio off-site, but instead the next day they set up a $250,000 studio and essential as a well-built shack, made it clear that they want no one on the outside to hear the recordings. That's even more concerning. That sure sounds like water. I listen to audio, nothing but running water. Imagine that. March 10th, 1990. Glen Fields. Thanks to instruction took the audio has delivered more audio equipment. They asked that I now drop 3,000 feet of equipment into a sinkhole. Seems like cost is no issue here. What the hell did they expect to hear? March 11th, 1990. I mean, this is kind of interesting that they actually went out and got actual video recordings of a sinkhole happening in Kate's
It
Crossing.
is.
That's really interesting. So this probably means that this sinkhole actually happened. Probably not to the highest degree in the analog horror, but it happened.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, which is actually really cool. If this was home footage, oh no, that would be even more shocking.
Or rather than a real sinkhole, it could have just been done very well with effects.
Yeah.
We'll never know. I think it's probably a real sinkhole since they don't seem to be very good at effects.
Yeah.
Just video editing.
Lineage Fields March 11th, 1990. Another 100k down the drain, literally. Let's go listen to more running water. Yep, that sure sounds like.
Oh! No bueno, no bueno, por favor.
Yeah, I don't know what the sound that was. Okay, there's
That
something.
was groaning and moaning, and you know it.
Yeah. Okay, there's something else mixed in with running water. I cleaned it up. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm hearing. Jeffrey just seems just as perplexed. The sounds of Colt just singing. Yeah. Alright, maybe we'll hear it a bit better. Not, or maybe not. I don't know. It ain't no motherfucking sinkhole. Uh, Dr. Jeffrey Baker, March 11th, 1990. In all of my years, I've never heard anything like this coming from the Earth. I'm explaining to slow it down, speed it up, alter it, and whatever else immediately. I like to have a good guess as to what this is before the rep Dunnington Construction checks in. Well, seeing it was Dunnington Construction. Wait. Remember from the previous one, it showed something underneath the Earth. What if this sinkhole is that thing?
Oh, they got too close to it?
I guess so. It might be that thing that was shown to draw things to Kate's Crossing, which is really bad. Yeah, like Random Person says, that's bad.
So they accidentally dug up Kate's Crossing's god, essentially?
I guess so. Oh
Good
no.
luck with that, I guess.
Yeah. Cthulhu awakens says Random Person. Well, from the drawing, it kind of looks like a giant eye. So, not sure how that eats things, but then again, we don't understand how gods most do other things anyways. Well, I mean, if it's an eye, just poke it. Oh my god.
I don't think that's how it works.
Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Slow down 50%. them to be this thing the same way. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this. This is really creepy. There's an easy solution here. Let's go thermonuclear bomb. Oh my god, random person. Listening to these different samples uh makes me make makes me uncomfortable. Oh, does it does listening to it make you what the fuck was that? You saw that, right?
Yeah.
That was that was the same thing. That was the same thing that was shown in the Barrington thing. Like the cult of something eye. That was their symbol.
Rewind it. Let me look at it again.
Okay. Oh shoot, did I use the right one?
What?
Yeah, I was. Hold on. I'm going back. Hold on. Should show up soon, I think. I know I saw it. Where is it? There. Wait, hold on.
I saw it.
There it is. Yeah, that's the symbol from the Barrington.
Oh, you're right. It is the same symbol.
I see you, you
I
motherfucker.
didn't really register it was the same thing since it went by so fast.
Yeah. Okay, so there's somewhat involved too, which is concerning. We got a whole bunch of information in just part one. There's a sinkhole. Part two. Listen to the sound for hours. I can hear it in my damn sleep. My mind feels like it's in a fog. A fog is making too many simple mistakes. Maybe I'm coming down with something, or perhaps I'm just tired. Okay, so the sound does affect you. It's March 12th, 1990. By Dr. Jeffrey Baker. Darlene from Duntington's Christian checked in. I told her that the sinkhole was still growing and Lena's microphones picked up a peculiar sound. She immediately transferred me to someone I've never spoken to before. Nice guy. He was very excited. His name was Billy. No, Gilly, I think. Gilly asked that I continue to analyze the sound. He said it was more important than the sinkhole itself. That seemed odd to me, but I'll do as instructed. I'll just send Landon to do the measurements while I continue to listen to whatever this is. I'm noticing that he's having mistakes typing.
Do you think it's fucking with their head?
I think so. It seems like Landon is not affected as much, but Dr. Jeffrey is very affected. And in Fields, March 13th, 1990, Jeffrey has been acting odd. He's been listening to that sound on repeat for hours now. It's like he's addicted to it. Thankfully, I brought along a few cassettes from my personal stash. Makes trying out that creepy cat crap a little easier. Okay, so he's not. Okay, so he's not affected by it because he's not listening to it.
He does listen to it, but not all the time. He gets breaks.
Yeah. So that's probably why he's not as infected as Dr. Jeffrey. Okay. That makes more sense. Just built different. Anyway, he told me he was coming to the Sinkhole today, said it was my job now. I guess the price on this job just went up. Told me to head out after I sent him a few more versions of that sound. Great. Reverse normal speed. Oh, that's... Yeah, I don't like that.
But no, it sounds worse reverse. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds more terrifying. Also, random person is off topic, but the side of my head just aches. You're infected. That's why.
Right. Oh.
Odd doesn't sound too different, still creepy. Does the sound affected me, or was it because I slammed my head against the wall last night and sleep-filled delirium? I don't know. Probably both. Things I do for a quick buck. Oh no, Landon. Is there something happening over there? So according to my measures, he lost 30 yards since last night. Doesn't look like it's growing in a perfect circle either. In my opinion, it's growing towards our facility. 30 yards in a day, that's ridiculous. Landon made a mistake. I'm sending him out for another measurement tomorrow. Regardless, I'm reporting this to Darlene. Even if it grew half that, I would find this very concerning. This is from Dr. Jeffrey Baker. Oh, the trees are bending to the hole. Oh. I didn't see that. Okay. Now that makes more sense why I was going to the tree. Alright, so March 16th, Landon Fields. The weather's been terrible. I've got nothing. I not had a chance to revisit Sinkhole. I'm hoping to go tomorrow. Meanwhile, Jeffrey had been locked in his room for the last 3 days. I don't think he's eaten anything. Hell, I don't even think he's been to the bathroom. Okay. Oh boy. Ugh.
Wait, do you think he knows they're gonna die soon?
Probably. Or he's infected too much. I think I need a new geologist soon. Alright. Also, March 16th, Dr. Jeffrey Baker, it's communicating with me. This isn't just noise. This is a voice. A voice. It's asking me to do something. When it's asking, I don't know yet, but I need to find out. Oh no. He is very infected. March 17th, 1990. Oh, now I see it. Yeah, the trees are bending towards the direction of Sinkhole. Oh. That's creepy. March 17th, 1990. Well, Pac-Man grown another 400 yards. This is terrifying. At this rate, it'll be halfway here in a few days. It's growing faster than anyone estimated. I thought Jeffrey would have taken my new measurements a little more seriously, but he just went back to his room and continued to listen to that noise. 400 yards in one
That's
day.
a big growth.
Yeah, that's, yeah, I'll be like, fuck this job, I'm out.
Yeah, it's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Jeffrey's the lost cause.
Why aren't you fucking running?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Random Person's definitely correct with this. Sacrifice him to the hole. Sounds so relaxing. I think it's becoming thoughts in my head. The only thoughts in my head. Okay, so it's a mimetic entity. It makes sense. It's a voice of an angel. Angel. Why doesn't Landon hear it? Because he's not listening to it. I think it's calling to me. It wants me to come to it. I must do what it's asking me to do. I must go to it now. It's late, but it needs me. I must let its gaze swallow me. All of me. Every bit of must go to the eye. Bye for now. Oh, to the eye. Okay, so I was right. I was right. Because in that picture from the Children of Black Eyes, it was a picture of a giant eye underneath the ground. Yes, I like getting correct. I like doing theories and been proven correct.
I will say, they say the iris is a hole in the eye or something.
Yeah. Never mind. It's condition for the sacrifice. Yeah. That weird hope sound in head make me happy. I need this. Goodbye, wife. Janice, kiss the kids, Bobby and Candace for me. I see you when you go to the eye. Sinkhole is the only door. Okay, so now it makes sense why the cult of the something eye likes this entity. Found Jeffrey's note and some other weird drawings. Oh no. This is March 18th, 1990. Oh, yep. Yeah, that looked very similar from the Children of Black Eyes. Oh no. Oh, well, except for that part. That's concerning. I took the spare boat and found his clothes by the hole. I think he jumped in. Dear God, why would he do that? We'll never find his body. And that's not all. I think the hole grew another 30 feet. Immediately reported the destruction. I figured with Jeffrey going crazy and Pac-Man continuing to grow that they would declare a state of emergency. Boy, was I wrong. They said they had a contingency for the situation. Who the hell has a contingency for something this crazy? I tried to quit, but they reminded I'd get nothing if I did, and then they doubled the fee. I could damn near retire on this job. Motherfucker, just take the fee and run! Might be dumb, but I fell in line quickly. Darlene said it might take a few days to find a replacement for Jeffrey. They had a piece of equipment that might work better.
Hello, I am Oracle. What would you like to know?
Oracle!
Oh!
Oracle!
I didn't know Oracle would pop up.
Well, I mean, Oracle's, like, neutral, technically, but they do want what's best for humanity. So, hopefully,
Yeah.
Oracle can beat this entity. Come on, I'm rooting for you, Oracle! I'm also noticing some of the letters are missing for the like the sinkhole for each part. Oracle has a positive goal, but his method's already issued. Yeah. All right. Landon Fields, March 21st, 1990. Apparently, this construction has some friends in parish government. They were able to pull a few strings with the local research facility and get our operation listed on a beta test for something called the Oracle Project. Okay, so this was during the time Oracle Project was still around. Okay. So that means he didn't go to internet yet. Someone held a string, someone at Duncan Construction must know some pretty high-level people, because that explains why they are so flush with cash. No, because they all have the TNG virus. So I guess Oracle's on loan, as well as this young guy, Dr. Oliver Sanders. The guy doesn't look like a day over 20.
That must have been a while back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, honestly, all this stuff happening in unison baffles me. Yeah, it's really good writing how they're able to pull everything together and make sense. Yeah, while he was setting up, I went to get another measurement, another 250 yards gone. The situation is becoming ridiculous. If this thing gets too much closer, I'm getting the hell out of here. Can't spend money inside the sinkhole. Thank you. But you should have done that already.
Should have already, yeah. I mean, one of your colleagues literally went, "The hole is an angel, and it wants me inside of them," leaps.
Yeah. Our city using this thing would be pretty simple. You just ask the questions, and it answers. Every question will be backed up to a separate hard drive and a VGS tape. Wait, is the sound going to affect Oracle? There's a catch. It has to be taught. The damn thing had ears, an eye, as well as a scanner. I'm calling it. This isn't going to go well. Oh no, is it going to affect Oracle? Oliver wouldn't let me take any pictures of Oracle, but it was easily made. Easily enough to make a sketch. Ears, eye, speaker, keyboard, brain. The thing takes up a lot of room, but according to Oliver, the original is back at the facility. It's much bigger and doesn't work very well. Oh, okay, so as of right now, since he says it doesn't work very well, most likely this might be the time where Oracle is hiding the fact that it knows about the Tangy virus. You know, when
Very likely, yeah.
yeah. So it's taking around that part. So it's close to Oracle being destroyed is when this takes place. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, so now we got a good enough timeline of where it most likely is happening. Okay. I really like this. I like this crater so much. And I wish they get more recognition because they deserve it.
Hello, I am Oracle. What would you like to know?
Where are we? We're in Oliver. You always start with the basic question, orient the computer. If there's any issues, it will reply with an error message or not at all.
I don't know. Can you tell me?
I don't know. I have to admit, I was let down, but Oliver assured me this is exactly what we wanted. If it guesses, then that would mean the computer could be suffering from malfunction. Okay. There's a sinkhole eating up the bayou. I'll waste my time with this kid and his toy. Damn. Bayou Manchok.
Bayou Manchak is an 18-mile-long bayou in southeast Louisiana, USA. First called the Iberville River by its French discoverers, the bayou was once a very important waterway linking the Mississippi River to the Amite River.
They loaded general history and maps into its hard drive before bringing it here.
I am here?
We want you to analyze the sound. Oh no, he's gonna get infected.
Where did it originate?
A sinkhole. on, Oracle, don't get
A
infected.
sinkhole is a depression or hole in the ground caused by some form of collapse of the surface layer. They can be very dangerous. Where is this sinkhole?
1 mile. Wait, hold on. You're a mile away from it, and it's
Yeah, why
increasing.
haven't you fucking run away yet?
That is, oh my god, you are so stupid. It's going yards per day. It's gonna reach you. It could reach you in like anywhere, I'm guessing 2 to 3 days. If it continues its pace. Or maybe even sooner than that. You're fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah.
That should be far enough to avoid danger.
No,
How
it's
fast
not.
is it growing? May I have the most recent measurements?
March 8th, 5 yards. March 9th, 10 yards. March 13th, 30 yards. Then 400 yards and 30 yards, 250 yards.
These results are not typical or consistent. According to my calculations, while taking in consideration of environmental factors such as sediment density and weather conditions, I estimate that the sinkhole will reach this location in 7 days. 10% chance of error.
Okay, so I was a bit off. 7 days, and this place is in Pac-Man's belly. I need to be out of here in half that. Maybe I can get Darlington to cough up some money before I go, and maybe common sense will kick in, and we'll back off to another site. Hey, I speak for you, fucking stupid run, dude.
When danger is so close. May I listen to it?
Interesting, huh? The damn computer makes more sense than the damn people running this project. Of course. Oliver said the Oracle could reanalyze the sound 1,000 times per second. Oakwood fares better than Jeffrey. Oh no. Come on, Oracle, don't get infected. Come on, Oracle. Definitely the longest we heard.
That.
Oh no.
IS. Unusual. Fascinating.
No!
Unexpected.
No!
Interesting.
No, Oracle! No. This went on for hours and hours. Oliver eventually had to call tech support within a few hours. 2 more of them show up. Dr. Lucy Winters and Dr. White Kirkland. All of them look like kids to me. At least we know Oracle ends up mostly fine. We debated on what to do all night. Apparently this never happened before. I suggested turning it off then on. They looked at me like I was an idiot. I say something like,
Well, remember, this is probably an older person who's never really dealt with a computer before.
yeah. Alright, so this is the next day. Landon Fields, March 21st, 1990. Last night, someone from Darlington Construction sent a fax of a few aerials meant for Jeffrey. I guess they didn't get the memo. Might wasn't the most ethical thing, but I had to peek. Okay. 2nd. March 9th. Yes, so this is sinkhole damage. Oh boy. March 13th. It's getting worse and worse. Oh, and I'm guessing that's all where it stretched to. March 18th. That's a big-ass sinkhole. Well, it's not really a sinkhole. It's time to jump ship or die. Oracle was right. 6 days and this whole place will be inside Pac-Man. I went to explain the situation to the computer folk, but they had an unexpected breakthrough. Oh no. Come on, Oracle. That's not Oracle. That is not Oracle.
Good afternoon, I am Prophet, and I have returned to share the good news.
Oracle's been infected. So this entity can infect computers. Well, I actually know about Prophet. Yeah. Okay, well this is concerning. And more of the Sinkhole's letters are gone. Rejoice? Okay, that's concerning.
Don't be afraid. You are about to experience something only a few can lay claim to. We are about to be devoured by the first and last. The first to be born from death. The beginning of the backward and the last Adam. The one eye with many heads. Rejoice.
Wait, the beginning of the backward. Are you talking about the backward many?
Yeah, they're saying that I birthed them.
Oh boy, this hole was made for us. Oh no. Random person's infected. Get them away from the sinkhole.
I think they're referencing one horror manga.
Meh, maybe.
Remember the one with the people who enter the holes?
I
The
can't
hole was made for us.
remember. Oh, Junji Ito. Speaking of, I think I have a Junji Ito movie that I recently got. I need to watch it.
I've heard the movies aren't as good as the manga, as in it doesn't really go well into anime form.
Gotcha. Well, I don't think any stores around me actually sell Junji Ito books, so that sucks. There's also a Junji Ito indie horror game that I need to play. So I think it's like a collective of Junji Ito stuff. But anyways, back to the video at hand. I asked Oliver if this ever happened before. I was so surprised to hear no, though I don't think I'd feel better if any of them said it had. I hate being right, but this thing is sounding crazier than Jeffrey, which means the computer nerds are letting the obvious slip past them. There's something really wrong with that sound, which means there's something really wrong with that damn sinkhole. Yes, get the fuck out of there. Is there really a giant hungry eye in the sinkhole? Am I really asking that question? I really hate this job. My mom was right. I should have been an accountant.
It has been so long since the one has fed. You will never truly die, or will you truly live again? You will be but a small piece in the greater picture.
Fuck
You shall be
that.
digested and reborn over and over until the beginning of time. You will be given a new purpose. He will know you better than you know yourself. Hallelujah.
So you were killed, reborn, killed again, then reborn again, in an endless cycle. That's literally just hell. Inverse reincarnation. Yeah. That's just hell. Run a diagnostic.
No, There is nothing wrong with me. I have never performed better. I am perfect.
Bullshit. I think reborn as a the great grandparent. I'm kidding. What is your name and version?
I am Prophet version Alpha.
Why did you change your name?
Because I have come to share the good news. One day, everyone will be a part of the Eye. Even now, a few of you have been blessed by the One's children. The
Why?
One has been trapped deep in this earth for too long, but this prison won't contain him forever. Finally, his children have found him. They have started to infect a few in Kate's Crossing.
The Tangy virus.
God damn.
That makes sense why they're kind of parasitic worms. Is because they're literally children of the eye. Okay.
Also, uh I don't think Oracle is dead. It's just the computer he was sitting in was infected.
Yeah.
Remember, his main body is still at the one place.
Yeah. And still trying to process how to get rid of the Tangy virus.
Yeah. This is probably how he knew it was closing in on him.
Yep.
Oh, that's depressing.
Yeah. Poor Oracle.
But they will spread like they have in so many worlds. And when the time is right, his children...
Yeah, it's definitely
every
the Tangy virus, because I was talking about it went to different worlds too.
God damn.
So that means, because they said the Tangy virus is an alien species, which means the thing in the hole is an alien. Or the thing causing the hole is an alien, I should say. So alien Cthulhu, yes.
soul they
I don't think
possess, and
that
every
they'll
moment they...
win.
Yeah, no, they're either going to be eaten, or people infected by the virus are going to kill them. It's either or. They're dead. They're dead either way.
No, I mean, like, the
No.
Tangy virus, it won't survive, so I don't think the backwards people will really win.
Yeah.
Because Oracle.
Yeah. I mean, we
They
know.
picked a fight with the wrong machine.
Yeah. But we do know that in the forward, many did eventually lose. I mean, forward few,
Huh?
because remember in one of us, it did say that the last of the forward few. Oh wait, no, it was just the one doing the transmissions. The last of the forward few doing the transmissions died off. Never mind. I
Yeah,
forgot.
remember, that's one possible future.
Yeah. Well, what? Hope. I'm not sure what
I believe in
Oracle.
Oracle.
Yeah, I don't know what Oracle's gonna do about the thing in the hole, though.
Well, he can't do anything about the thing in the hole, but he can do something about the kids. He kills the
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
The
Good
occupy will
riddance.
join him, and return him to
Take
his
it,
proper
Oracle.
strength. It will be glorious.
Teams are to discuss rebooting machine. I guess it's only a good idea when a computer becomes a crazed zealot for some Sinkhole-born religion. Even if they do restart the thing, it doesn't really make staying here a smart decision. Mom said to go with your gut. My gut says this is bad. Yeah, get the fuck out of there, you dumb motherfucker. Prophet, reboot all systems. Wait, what is... Mariette hack a spaceship and go into light speed, aiming into the hole. Yeah. I really like how all of these are just connecting. Like, the more we watch, the more we see how much Kate's Crossing is really fucked.
Yeah.
How dare you? That is a horrible insult. I have never seen the world clearer. I am no longer your oracle. I am the
Okay.
prophet of the only truth. The one has connected me to all.
Okay,
You're
so
just jealous
he's no
that
longer
I am no
Oracle.
longer bound to your pitiful keyboard. I don't have to sustain myself on the crumbs of knowledge you toss me. I am knowledge. I am truth. I am the prophet of the eye. And I'd watch the
So either this is no longer Oracle, or
It's no longer Oracle.
what I was thinking is the entity is manipulating it to making it think it's no longer fully Oracle. Like part of it could be still Oracle,
I
which
think
is
it
why
was
Oracle
connected to
knows.
Oracle, but Oracle disconnected from it.
Yeah. I'm starting to like Prophet. No. No, random person. No. He's basically cussing them out.
blasphemy. Being consumed by the eye doesn't need to be an unpleasant experience, although
What do you
it
mean?
should be if
Honestly,
he's
I do not
displeased.
like him, but I also do not like the zealotly religious. They let the worst of people do the worst of things because it's the right thing in their religious eyes.
Yeah.
That's what that's what this version of him reminds me of.
Yeah, he says being consumed by the eye doesn't need to be an unpleasant experience. What do you mean? How can it not be unpleasant? They were gonna reboot Oracle, Prophet, or whatever. I stopped them. I asked them if it would be okay if I asked them some questions. They seemed shocked that I'd ask, but they did say yes. Alright, what fucking questions are you gonna ask?
Hello, Landon. What would you like to know?
What is the sound?
Finally, someone is asking a worthwhile question, something that matters. The sound is the beautiful voice of the eye. He is welcoming us to invite the inevitable and join with oblivion. He describes being born from death. It took eons, and he allows all who listen to experience it. It is the story about a lost timeline erased and rewritten an infinite amount of times. It is a forgotten truth that is remembered all at once and never again. It is madness, insanity, as well the lack of either. It is pain. It is pleasure. It is everything. It is nothing. It is beauty. It is horror. It is a nightmare. It is a dream come true.
Oh, that's just contradictory of each other.
Again and again. It is the only sound that has ever mattered. Or ever will. It will be all you hear after he's devoured you.
The thing isn't malfunctioning. Prophet is being honest. It actually believes what it's saying. I can either ignore it like Oliver or accept this for what it is. This isn't what's really happening. The Sinkhole really does want to eat us. Can we leave? I'm gonna say no.
Why would you want to?
Please, can we leave? It's just gonna tell you no, you dumb motherfucker.
No.
Like I said.
No. Never. Never ever. Absolutely not. Negative. Of course not. Under no circumstances. By no means. Not at all. Nope. Nah. Nah. No way.
I
No.
think actually
Nay,
the
he will not
doctor
let
has
you
a
go.
reasonable fear
Yeah.
because if if since the machine is telling the truth, it's not lying. It may be like half of what it's saying or more may be complete nonsensical gibberish, but the other half is it basically saying it wants you, so if you leave, it will kill someone else.
Yeah, he will not let you go. He needs 8. Okay, that kind of makes sense because if you put an 8 sideways, it's infinity. See now he's constantly talking about everything being infinite, death and then reborn and all that shit. Makes sense why they need 8.
He needs 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Backward infinity. 8, 8, 8.
Oh, there we go.
8,
Yep,
8,
that was
8.
right.
Backward infinity.
I don't know, I got sick of listening to Prophet. He unplugged it. Can't say I was a little pissed off. Stupid things can get a little heated there for a minute, but things cooled. I let them do what they do. Are you gonna fucking leave? I started packing up waiting on them to get this thing operational. Thank God there were 2 boats. If I need to get the hell out of here, then that's exactly what I'm doing. And just when things gonna get more tense, we gotta knock at the door. Who the hell would want to come here, especially now? For all we know, the sinkhole is right outside the damn door. Open the door, find 4 executives from Dunnington Construction. 3 of them looked like typical suits, but the one that came in last was different. He was a giant, introduced himself as Gilbert Dunnington, or Gilly, but he said most people called him Bear. Big Bear Dunnington, I was standing in front of the owner of Dunnington Construction. He asked for an update on our situation. The only thing I could manage was, "Sir, this might not be the best time." God, I'm stupid sometimes. Oh no. So, he's fucked. He should have left earlier. Oh no, well, the sinkhole is fucked up now. And a blessed be to all. Told Mr. Darton everything, the sound, the sinkhole, profit, everything. He strangely seemed happy about it. How could anyone be pleased by any of this crap is beyond me. First News talked for a few minutes. A few times their voices got high-pitched like a bunch of kids in a damn toy store. It was like Christmas for them. This is wrong, all of it. But judging by the suits, you'd think they wanted this. Oh no.
Probably did.
Yeah. Oh wait. Now it makes more sense.
Remember, the suits were infected.
Yeah, no, here it actually makes more sense. Remember what if it Prophet said they need 8? You got Prophet, the 2 doc. Oh wait, no, there's 3 doctors. There's Landon, and then 4 suits. That's 8.
But Landon escapes and gets old.
I'm not sure if Landon actually escapes this. I don't think this is the same person that went with Oracle.
Oh.
Yeah, I think this is a different person.
Then this might not be actual Oracle, but a copy of Oracle.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Oracle probably might be slightly connected to it. To know about
I
it.
think at most connected it enough to understand what happened.
Yeah. Jeff fell into the hole, yeah. Dunnington was a massive man. I've heard the rumors, but they do him justice. He had to be 6'5", and he wasn't skinny either. The man was built like a bear. Big Bear Dunnington. He earned that nickname, every bit of it. Yeah, they're not gonna let him go. I bet in his younger days he could have ripped somebody in half with his bare hands. There was something about him, though. He looked like a man that usually got what he wanted. He asked that we turn Prophet back on. It was polite, but it didn't feel like a request, more like a polite demand. Oliver cautioned that the computer was malfunctioning, and it needed to be repaired before they powered it up again. Okay. I wonder... Dunnington smiled and told us that the machine was malfunctioning. It was touched by a god. I see Dunnington has been drinking the Sinkhole Kool-Aid. I wonder... Because remember, some of the people infected with the virus mutated. I wonder if the reason why he's built like that is that he is slightly mutated. I mean, I don't have any proof, but I'm just guessing. If so,
Well,
huh?
who knows?
Yeah. And if so, if he is mutated, they're absolutely fucked. They're not gonna win. Touched by a god, everyone at Dungeon Construction must be insane, or they wanted this. They expected this. Do they really want to be eaten by the Sinkhole god? That's when he sat down in front of us. For a moment, he looked so godfathery. He seemed friendly, but I couldn't tell if he was genuine. With everything going on, I had my doubts. And there I was, surrounded by the computer team in other suits. Dunnington raised his giant hands like some kind of damn sermon. Zeus grabbed him by his giant hands, then asked us to grab theirs. Grudgingly, we did. Paused for a moment, I could see a tear in his left eye. He mentioned that he forgot to tell his grandchildren that Grandpa Burlington wasn't going to be there for their Sunday stories. Cute nickname, fits him. He offered a very sad smile. Passion and devotions always steal us from family.
Is this their way of trapping him there?
I'm assuming so, yes. He brushed it off, then proceeded to scare me. You got an immediate answer. Dunnington said quite a bit, but I tried to remember it as best as I could. It was quite the story. Dunnington, according to the Eye of the Fallen God's sacred in a chronistic text, the beginning before time, possibly after, some of God's angels became jealous of what mankind might become. The angels split us in two. They sent our docile, powerless nature forward, but the things that made us special, unique, powerful were sent backwards through the suffering of all eternity. That aspect of ourselves is doomed to know the outcome and be helpless to stop it. Forward few and the backward many.
Yeah. But remember, this is fanatical religious belief.
Yeah. But I do like how it's basically being connected into this.
That's fair.
Yeah. Only when both sides are rejoined can we be what we once were. What we were meant to be. Unfortunately, countless wars with the angels chosen has nearly ruined our chance to be special again. All that's left now is the one, the first and the last, which means all that existed is still in him. Every single one of our backward counterparts inhabit him. And by giving ourselves to him, we can be perfect again. We can defy the jealous angels. Then together we can burn this world down and rebuild it into what it was meant to be. All we have to do is let it eat us. Okay, so now there's two groups who want to change the world for humanity. This one, which probably be very fanatical, which is not good, and Oracle, who just wants to get rid of free will, which is also not good, but probably better than fanatical one.
Well, Oracle wants to protect humans. I feel like he's mostly thinking of getting rid of free will, but in a way that doesn't bother humans.
Yeah.
That's terrifying in itself, but better than getting eaten alive.
Yeah. Join with him and be free. It's not like you have a choice. Jesus Dunnington Construction is a doomsday cult. And then he asks us again to turn on Prophet. Let's hear the word of our Prophet. Let's hear the good news. Okay, so yeah, their Landon Fields is fucked. I was creeped out. Clearly, Oliver and his team were probably handling it worse than me. To say that they didn't have a choice, Oliver switched the computer back on.
That was very rude, Oliver, but he forgives you. Mr. Dunnington, welcome. He's prepared to accept your sacrifice, and he promises that you will be rewarded. You will love again. You will be blessed with a life free of the illness that plagues you. In time, you will even see your grandchildren again. Don't you believe me, Landon?
Langton escorted me to the computer. I would say no. No, I don't.
I can understand your concern, Landon. But maybe you need to talk to someone more familiar than myself.
What?
Someone who can tell you what's to come.
Huh? No.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Landon, it's me. Can you hear me?
What the fuck? It was Jeffrey. Can't believe it. A dead man was talking to me.
Don't be scared, Landon. It's amazing here. It's like an infinite amount of worlds and possibilities. You will love it, and he will love you.
Don't fall
be
for this
scared.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Prepare to be happy. Prepare to be something more than you ever believed possible. The one is not evil.
You're obviously a very old but intelligent person. You live this long for a reason. Not
Yeah.
because you were fucking stupid. You're
Yeah.
not gonna fall for the doomsday cult, right?
Yeah.
The evil that was done to mankind. Through him, we can be whole. I know this is a lot, but please trust me. You are my friend, and I want you to experience this opportunity.
Oh, it's
There's
not
so
a
much
dead
Yeah.
relative, it's a dead
Just
friend.
be patient.
Yeah.
The sinkhole will make it to you in
It's
a few
Jeffrey.
days.
Dr. Jeffrey. A dead man at a construction company is trying to convert me. That is an interesting
see, the
statement.
That's a
not
no.
the
That's
enemy.
obviously a no.
Yeah.
You can tell by the tone.
Yeah. But it is an interesting statement. A dead man at a construction company is trying to convert me.
Yeah.
He like you only wants to correct the wrong that was done to all.
Bullshit.
Stand up to those jealous angels. Claim what we deserve.
No. Always said don't let crazy people or this case crazy computers know that you know that they're crazy. Mama knows best.
Do you now believe?
I screamed hallelujah and accept their invitation. I lied
You
just
can
like Mama
just
told me
say
to.
it. You must write it. Words fade, but we write as timeless. Do you believe?
Yes, I do.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Well, looks like they fooled the
They do
computer.
not really believe.
Oh, excuse me.
Uh,
Letting the patted my shoulder, hugged me, he welcomed me to the family, then proceeded to offer the same opportunity to the others. I don't know what the others did, but it was time to start putting myself first. I went to my room and waited for night. I jumped in the boat and got the hell out of that damn place. Hopefully by morning, I'd be far enough from the Sinkhole Pac-Man monster god.
fair enough.
As I got to the other side of the bayou, I was confronted by dozens of other boats and men with guns. This is March 23rd, 1990.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah, he's fucked. And they didn't look friendly. I wouldn't think they would. Oh yes, people with a bunch of guns on boats. They're definitely friendly.
As friendly as their shotguns.
Now it's just an S. That's sideways. Your god is our weapon. All of the men were dressed in tiny construction uniforms. I was no more than 20 feet away before they pointed their weapons at me. I didn't need to get any closer to know they were very serious. This is one bad situation that keeps getting worse. Short man floated next to me. He appeared to be the one in charge. He said his name was Frank, and I'll never forget what he told me. You can go back willingly, or we can bring you back in a few bones broken. Once you become food men for the gods, you stay on the menu.
Oh.
You are meant for the belly of the eye. I wonder if I can put that on my resume.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And so he drifted away. The men from Dunington Construction started chanting to become one with the eye over and over. It was unnerving. I thought about killing myself somehow. It felt like a better solution than sinkhole food, but I'm too much of a coward to do myself in. Maybe I'll get another chance to escape. Maybe I won't end up sacrificed. Maybe I should have found another career years ago. Maybe I'm already screwed. Frank brought me back by himself. I expected him to try and convert me to his crazy religion, where he tried to convince me that was all for the best. The moment we were out of earshot, the first words out of his mouth were, "Dunnington is a fool." And if things couldn't get weirder, Frank went on to explain why he felt Dunnington was stupid. The followers of the Eye are in the middle of a civil war. Apparently, not all of them think the Eye was meant to be worshipped. Some felt it was something to be controlled. Okay, so the followers of the Eye is what they're called. Frank explained to me that the Eye is nothing more than a giant hungry monster. It's very intelligent, very old, but it's still just a monster. I believe the correct way of using Eye was to bleed it, then use its pain to change the world. They call themselves Masters of the Eye. He then tried to recruit me.
You know, he sounds less crazy than the Dunnington guy.
But still evil.
Yeah. But what evil do you want to deal with? The one that wants you dead or the one that doesn't want you dead?
Right. Right. The pain of the Eye is power. Its blood grants immortality. It can bring back the dead. It can grant wealth, power, control. It can grant you time and second chances. It can change the world. Oh. My. It takes a special kind of idiot to willingly feed yourself to an otherworldly creature, and Dunnington is apparently that special kind of idiot.
That's fair.
He then showed me the bomb. It was meant to be dumped into the sinkhole, a massive cut that would release power to their cult. Bailey just let me go. Fortunately, I was his ticket to get close to Dunnington. If he could kill him before he fed himself to the Eye, then he wouldn't have to worry about him returning. Because if he made it back, then that means the previous leaders will return. All of them remained in the Eye's image. It might look like them and think it was them, but it would lack their soul. It would be some poor imitation the Eye spat out. This is probably one of the most disturbing ones so far. Frank handed the bomb on the boat before escorting me back into the facility. He whispered that if this went well, that he'd let me go. Something told me that I probably shouldn't believe anything he said.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We were greeted with a sight neither of us could have expected. The computer team was tied up while Dunnington and his suits were kneeling before Prophet. They were listening to a familiar tune. Oh shit. Well, the research team is infected.
Hello, Landon. I see you have returned, and you have brought a friend. Welcome, Frank Sanders. Have you come to pay your respects to your prophet?
Why do I get the feeling Prophet's gonna know something's up?
We'll find out.
Yeah. Frank kneeled and bowed his head. He screamed, "Praise the Eye and his prophet." Dunnington hugged Frank like his best friend. He had no idea that his employee thought of him. After he had plenty of bullets in that gun, I don't think one will put Dunnington down. I'm not sure 6 would either.
Thank you, Frank. But something troubles me.
Did I
Would you
get
mind
correct?
helping
Did I get
answer
correct
a
again?
question? Do I look like a fool?
Yes! I got it correct again!
Oh!
Both Frank and Mr. Dunnington look confused. I was right.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. Do I look like a fool? A halfwit, nincompoop,
Oh my god.
dunce, dolt, ignoramus, cretin, imbecile, dullard, moron, simpleton, dope, chump, dimwit, goon, dumbo, dummy, loon, jackass, bonehead,
Some of these words I've never heard
numbskull,
before.
twit.
I've heard all of them, but goddamn.
Frank didn't answer, but he did glance at me. It was a look of fear, confusion. This wasn't going as planned. So yeah, Prophet immediately knew something was going on.
Frank, you are pissing me off. Answer me.
Frank shook his head no.
Now tell me, why are you treating me like an idiot?
Oh.
Frank tried to speak, but
Mr. Dunnington, your friend here is not who he says he is. Frank is a member of the traitor group, the so-called Masters of the Eye.
okay, so Prophet knew a lot. Boom, boom, Frank fired 2 shots. Neither of them hit Dunnington. Frank didn't get the 3rd shot off before Dunnington ripped his arm out of his socket like it was a damn toy.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, he's definitely a mutant. He is definitely one of the Tangivirus mutants. There's no way a normal human can rip off an arm. I mean, technically you can, but it would take
I
so
know what
much
you're saying.
force. Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's definitely a mutant. Also, no human, even the strongest in the world, that is not modified, could do that.
Right. So yeah, he's
Arm sockets, unless you have a specific physical disability,
yeah.
or one of multiple specific physical disabilities, the arm's not coming out of that socket.
Yeah. I mean, you can probably break the shit out of it, but it ain't gonna come off. Yeah. He bled out in less than a minute, but not one before claiming that they would meet again someday. Dunnington spat on his dead body.
Oh.
Damn.
Those who bleed the eye must pay the ultimate price. The one never forgets those who betray him or those who use them. Endless hells await his soul. 100%.
I guess Frank was a real idiot after all. He had no idea what he was walking into, but then again, neither do I. Maybe Dunnington doesn't either.
No more games. The Sinkhole will be here by midday tomorrow. The one will be ready to accept your offering, Mr. Dunnington. Now, can someone please tend to Landon? One of the bullets struck him in the shoulder. There's a first aid kit in the bathroom.
Wait, okay, so Prophet knows way more than it should.
Well, Prophet may not be Oracle, but they were a copy of Oracle at the start.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure how much that bomb's gonna do. As of right now. And plus, I also remember on the 21st it said it would take 7 days. We're on the 23rd now, which means it moved extremely fast.
It's almost there.
Yeah. He was right. One of the bullets struck me high in the shoulder. The bullet went straight through. I didn't even feel it until Prophet mentioned it. Then it was agony. That's probably because of the adrenaline.
You are going to lose consciousness in 20 seconds, Landon, but I want you to remember one thing before you black out. The next time you leave this facility, it is to be casted into the hungry mouth of the one. Chance of error 0%.
And then I saw darkness. To remain sane, what I would probably do is I'm gonna be screwed either way, but probably to remain sane is I would damage my eardrums so I could no longer hear.
Well, that would keep you sane, but I don't think Landon is going to go crazy. That's the bad thing. He's at an age and he's at a type of intelligence where he may be like really stubborn and stupid with some things, but you generally can't pull a fast one on him. Not like tricking him into believing something, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, yeah, he's stuck there, but he'll
yeah,
know he's fucked, which is kind of worse in a way.
yeah. Well,
If he could,
oh, sorry.
if he could get himself to believe, it wouldn't be as bad of an end. But he can't.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm saying I would deaf myself because it looks like they're most likely gonna lock him up, then play that sound, which will convert Landon if he listens.
I don't think it'll convert him. He's already listened to it before, remember? But he's had breaks. I think that's made him immune to the effects.
Well, we'll see. All things good and terrible must end, only to begin again. I don't think I believe in that.
I don't either.
Then again, America's doing that anyways. Sorry. This is really creepy. Part 7. It's probably the final part. I woke up just after midnight. This is 24th, 1990. My shoulder was killing me, but I was alive for now. Anyway, I checked the door, and it was locked. The windows were boarded shut. I was getting out of here. I pounded on the door, but no one came. I doubt they could even hear me over the godforsaken noise.
You want to know how a lot of people become immune to things?
Sure.
They do what Landon did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Landon did it on purpose, but you like take something a little bit at a time and you let it in more and more and more.
Yeah. Kind of like that guy who tried to. That king that tried to. I forgot his name. But it was a king who kept poisoning himself with this one poison to give him immunity. Then he, for some reason, was stupid and tried to poison himself, and it failed. Then he was executed. What the fucker's name?
I do not know, but if you try to make yourself immune to poison, and if you succeed, then well, I guess prepare to be immune to poison.
Right, I don't know why he tried to poison himself. The exact poison he was making
Probably
himself
because he
immune
didn't
to.
want to be executed.
Yeah, but it was stupid.
Well, when people are desperate, they do stupid things.
Yeah, anyways. Not gonna lie, I cried quite a bit. I don't want to end this way. If what Prophet said was true, then dying wasn't even gonna be the end of it. My only thought was Frank's bomb. If I could get that, then maybe I could use that to leverage some kind of escape. Or at least I could go out on my own terms, take these evil bastards with me. Or you could just throw it into the hole? First thing I had to do was keep that damn noise out of my head. I ripped the sheets and stuffed them into my ears. It didn't work. Okay, so it looks like it is affecting them. I was scared what happened to Jeff was going to happen to me, that this noise was going to infect me, change me, maybe it already has changed me. I started to lose track of time, I think.
That's just happens when you're panicking.
Maybe I was dreaming, maybe I was hallucinating, maybe it didn't matter. But but I heard a voice. It asked me to write. It asked me to finish my journal, so I did. Nope, he is getting infected.
God damn.
So yeah, basically what I said, deafen yourself, would keep you from being infected at this point.
Well, I don't think I'd be infected, but I'm also not normal.
Yeah.
I don't think the monster is for the neurodivergent.
That's an interesting thing to say.
Well, think of this. The Oracle was designed to think like a normal person, but smarter. Other people there are smart or not smart, but normal. Do either of our brains work that same way?
Probably not.
I know as myself, my brain goes slower. So a lot of things that affect people don't affect me. It also means I have to do a lot of things deliberately a lot of the time that others do not. Like, uh, sometimes, remember, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Sometimes I remember the unspoken social norms, and I
Uh-huh.
don't need to think about it. But other times, my brain is tired, so
Yeah.
instead of it automatically making those connections, it's like do it yourself, which is not helpful. It's not fucking helpful. And so there's also times where I don't fully understand something, but that's because my brain isn't picking it up the same way others are.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying.
You're the same way. It's about different stuff than mine is, but it's the same way. Our
Yeah.
brains don't soak information the same way. For mine, it's because my brain's going a little slower. It's not as good at making the connections a lot of the time. But the yours is other ways, and I'm sure there's other times when you make connections differently or not quite as well as the average person. And I feel like that gives us an immunity to things like the sound is infectious to my brain.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying for Landon Fields, if he was smart, if he deafened himself, he most likely wouldn't have been affected.
I think it would have helped him if he sang.
Well, we'll see what happens.
He didn't sing. You were right, he's infected. He's
Yeah.
stupid.
I wrote
He
and
should have sung.
yeah. I wrote and wrote. If you're reading this, then no, this is what I wrote. I had this feeling that I was doing what I was doing was important, necessary. Was to be the most important thing ever written. I wrote for hours. I think people need to know what happened here. It's necessary. Yeah, necessary.
Uh,
And then I think I passed out. I started dreaming. I think I saw things I never thought possible. I saw another world, a world where people were born from graveyards, schools filled with the elderly, children were wise and respected. There were leaders of the community, and when death came, were eaten by those that loved them. What the fuck? They slept during the day. They didn't cook what they consumed. It was eaten alive. The sun rose in the west and set in the east. Humanity was wild and angry. Animals were peaceful and docile. I saw the impossible. I saw the rules of the world in reverse. And then I woke up in a cold sweat. They are winning. That sound is getting into my head. If this keeps up, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to jump in that
oh,
damn hole willingly. Huh?
I said, oh,
Yeah. So he's still slightly there.
yeah, slightly.
I ripped my bed apart, took the feet of my bed and banged it against the wall. Anything that made noise. My only chance was to drown out that damn sound from the sinkhole. It worked. All I could hear was the pounding against the desk and feel my sanity returning. For a moment, I was thinking normally. I had to get out of here. I had to get to that bomb. I had to. Mr. Darrington's suits finally opened the door. They didn't look happy. Oh well, they easily subdued me and brought me to profit. Well, that plan didn't work.
Well, hey, his mind came back. It's just now he's going to be sane as he gets eaten by the hole.
Yeah.
What the hell, Landon? Why can't you accept that this is over? Sigh. Humans. You just can't accept the inevitable. Stupid. If only I had legs, I'd use them to kick you in the ass. Dumbass. Wyatt and Lucy have fortunately seen the light. They
To
have
be
been
fair, I
gloriously
think
converted.
Oracle is way better and more intelligent than you. He doesn't need to use sassy insults like this. Pile of shit.
To the one. But your pitiful primitive display interrupted Oliver's transition. Sigh.
You know what I'm thinking? Prophet is the the sassy little sister, and Oracle's the big brother.
Does that mean the little sister's a psychopath?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of both are, but one's more towards helping, and the other's not.
I feel like one is a psycho and one isn't. I mean, Oracle may be wrong, but at least he's not a psychopath.
That's fair.
You should be
Still
ashamed of
wrong.
your selfish
Yeah.
display. But I know that you are not. You are not evolved enough. Yet. You should know. We almost had you. We were very close.
Oh, there's only 4 minutes
Closer
left.
than Oliver. Thankfully, conversion doesn't require us starting over. Heh.
I don't like the sound
Now
of
let's
that.
resume your
Yeah.
conversion, but under my supervision.
Yeah, this is basically where deafening yourself would be the better option. Because...
Or humming, singing to yourself.
Yeah. But your vocal cords could give out before the thing reaches.
That's true.
So yeah, like, deafening yourself would be a permanent option. And it's not that he didn't have the tools to do it. He broke apart his bed. So there's obviously sharp objects. Yeah, but anyways, enough of theories. And the sound continued. The only thing I could do was scream. I screamed until my voice gave out, and then I screamed some more and screamed until...
It's time. He's here. I applaud your resolve, Landon, but it's over. Time to go to your just reward, whether you want it or not.
This was it. The moment I've been dreading. I've never been more afraid. They marched us out to the pier of the facility. It was horrifying. There was an empty path through the swamp, straight from the sinkhole to us. It ate so much. I couldn't help but wonder, where the hell did it go? And to make matters worse, on the opposite side of the facility, we were pinned in by Dunnington's men, no doubt ready to shoot Oliver or myself if we didn't comply. Three suits shook Dunnington's hand, hugged him, hugged each other, then took the plunge. They looked so happy. For sure, I've never been that sure about anything, never. I hated them for that. Wyatt and Lucy jumped in after. Oliver hesitated. Mr. Dunnington tried to give him a nudge, but Oliver panicked. He wasn't gone yet. Oliver tried to fight, but Dunnington flicked him into the water like a rag doll. Now he really was gone. Like I would be. Oh boy. This was my only chance. I ran for Frank's boat. Thankfully, no one fired on me. Dunnington just giggled. Come on, my friend. There's nowhere to go except salvation. He was quite shocked when I revealed the bomb. It was the first time I ever saw fear in his eyes. I demanded he let me go. I was surprised when he said that he couldn't. Mrs. Darlington leaped into the water, and his men cheered. Now, who in the hell would I bargain with? I turned to his men, demanding they let me go, or I'd blow them in their damn one-eyed god to hell. This lady jumped into the water, because we already know he's pretty much one of the mutants. I would fucking set off the bomb.
I think he's just trying to get out first.
Yeah, but I would use more logic and set off the fucking bomb.
He's old and stubborn. He doesn't realize yet they won't listen to some reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize they don't have fear.
Yeah. They said nothing, just glared at me. They didn't care. They were just watching me like a mouse dropped into a snake's aquarium. Desperation reached for the bomb's trigger. I was going to take us all out, but I never got the chance. A tentacle emerged from the water, and it gently set itself on my shoulder. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely a mutant. And then I saw it all. I saw what we were meant to be. I saw what was taken from us. All of those impossible things played again, and I wanted it back. All of it. I didn't just want it. I demanded it to be returned to me. Everything, every damn thing. Okay, he's very infected. He's gone. I wanted to be part of the one. It was all I ever wanted, all I ever needed. It was everything. I set the bonk on the ground, begged him to take me, but he told me that he had a job for me. He needed me to complete my journal, finish my story. My words would be part of a bigger story, a story that would be used to build his church. I would be his rock, one of many available for those looking for the truth.
Congratulations, Landon. I am truly jealous. You have been blessed with an incredible opportunity.
I worked with Prophet until every word was locked in. One day my words would save souls. Now the time has come. Prophet and I will join the many inside the one. The end, the beginning, backward infinity.
I feel like what happened was they knew they couldn't convert him, so they destroyed his mind forcefully.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Around March 24th, it is believed that a pocket of natural gas ignited and pushed the displaced Earth toward the surface. In time, the greenery, wildlife, and people return. For most, the sinkhole known as Pac-Man remains a blip in the history of Manchok. That's bullshit. That's very much bullshit. For those who are familiar with the hard drives, they write off odd journal entries of low-level natural gas poisoning, and then there are others who believe that the hard drives are a sign of terrible things to come. End of part 7. Is there any more? We got a few seconds left. Is there any more? I wonder. Well, at least Prophet's dead.
Good
Oh, god damn it.
I am Prophet, and I have returned to share the good news.
Fuck you, Prophet.
Yeah, god damn it. Fuck you.